We're going where? So I'm still in Tuguegarao, up here in the northern part of the Philippines. If you watched my last video, you saw this really nice family I met in Tuguegarao, and as I was talking to them, Elaine had a suggestion and a question. She said, "Why do you always go to the big schools? Why don't you try to go to some smaller schools in the countryside? Our family is from Rizal, and I'd be happy to take you to meet some schools there." So the next morning, off we went, early in the morning, got on the bike, and drive out in the countryside. And you could kind of tell, as we were crossing this bridge, it was going to get pretty rural. Yeah, it didn't take long, and we had obviously left the city behind. It's pretty funny, you basically can't even see Elaine back there half the time. Probably within 15 minutes, we were in pure agricultural area. A unique way to get rid of drunk drivers is eliminating guardrails. And a lot of corn drying on the side of the roads, this time both sides. We started driving up into the hills, and it was really beautiful. When we got near the first school, it was lunchtime, so we thought we better get some lunch ourselves and not disturb them.
But it's like the only place around here. They quit playing Celine Dion blasting at highest levels possible a few minutes ago, so that was good. I'm so glad they turned the Celine Dion back on because I missed it. But they did turn down the volume a little bit. It's Lionel Richie. So I think I figured it out. The Philippines is still in the 1980s.
So after lunch, it was time to go to the first school out here in Rizal.
First of all, Miss Karen, thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Yes, of course.
And tell me your name and the name of this school and where we are.
Sir, so I'm currently Australia. So we are here at Mawana National High School. So currently we are here in our small canteen.
And what's the name of this town?
We are in Rizal, Cagayan.
It was a cute little school, and it was really nice visiting them.
Thank you, sir. I met with Miss Karen already. Thank you so much for your time.
You talk to her.
Yes, yes.
They like your offer, you know? They like
Oh, good.
it's nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
So first of all, thank you for allowing me to come and talk with you guys today. And next, I want to know, what's the name of this school?
International High School.
And how many students do you have here?
673.
That's total.
Both junior and senior high school.
Okay. And you mentioned that there are like 200 plus senior high, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The oldest church.
Yeah, we have to see the oldest church, right? What are your hours here? What time do you start in the morning and what time do you finish?
Formal classes starts at 7:30, sir,
Oh,
and ends at 4 o'clock.
that's a long day. That's the
But most
students.
of us come to school 6:30 to 7.
Wow.
Yes, before the classes start.
And when do you finish? Because the class ends at 4 p.m., right?
4 p.m. Still, we extend for cleaning areas until 4:30. And most of us, some of us stay until 5 o'clock. It's a whole day long.
That's a long day.
Yeah.
That's a long day. Wow. You're dedicated. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Bruce. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Sorelo Soriano.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Soriano. Oh,
This
good.
is my grandma.
Hello.
This is my grand.
I miss you. Happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mga saga lamang ah.
Oh, you have a little store.
Yes,
Cool. But closed.
small store. Oh, yeah.
Fish. Interesting.
You wanna try? You wanted to experience
Yeah, yeah.
right? Mama, my grandma will put some water on it, and then you have to put
Okay, perfect.
this time, okay?
That's okay.
It's a video camera. Is it heavy now? You can feel it? The heaviness on it?
Not really. Hand pump.
Hand bump? Yeah, maybe. Okay. You have to feel this, okay? See?
Water is
You're really good.
And 5 minutes away from Elaine's grandparents' house, in the middle of nowhere, there was this 450-year-old church. After a really eventful and fun day, it was time to drive back through the countryside to the city of Tigigaraw. Elaine told me there's a custom that if you visit a church for the first time, you should make a wish. And my wish was, I really wish it doesn't rain on the way back. And, luckily, my wish came true. And as you can see, it was a really pretty ride back as well. And in about 90 minutes, we were back in the city. The next day, I was invited to visit this famous church and relic statue in Piat called Our Lady of Piat, which was brought to the Philippines in 1604. It wasn't quite as far as Rizal, although it was in the same direction. It was only about 45 minutes away. Apparently, a lot of people come to see this statue, and if you drink the water that drips off of the statue, it can heal your illnesses. As an aside, it's really hot. I'm sweating like crazy. When you see these churches and statues that are over 400 years old, you realize the strong Spanish influence and why 70% of the Philippines are Catholic. And they are very Catholic. Sorry, I couldn't get a better view of the statue. On the way back home, we stopped into this little restaurant.
Okay lang yan.
Okay, let's eat.
Okay, let's eat.
I'll have to So I'm with Mr. Johnny, who's the owner of this shop. Tell me the name of the shop because I don't know.
The name is called La Paloma.
La Paloma.
La Paloma. Pasto.
And you specialize in like this.
We specialize in tilapia production and, this is what I call from farm to table.
Yeah, good.
This is the concept. All what we produce.
Everything.
Everything.
The
Comes
eggplant.
from our everything.
Wow,
comes
that's
from
great.
our farm.
Wow.
And so I said this is a farm to table business.
So how much land do you have on your farm?
Oh, this is 143 hectares.
Okay. I don't know exactly
hectares.
how big a hectare is, but
1 hectare is 10,000 square meter.
okay.
Fish straight from the farm.
Yeah.
So it's the taste is really different.
It's wonderful. I just had my fish. So after my time in Rizal, Piat, and Rizal, it was time to move on. So join me on this adventure. Let's go.